Hi, my name is Patrick. This specific video is to tell you how is the best way to practice Quant for CAT in the second stage of preparation. Basically, you've completed your syllabus and now you're revising, you're practicing and going forward it. So basically, let's look at what are the goals that we have in order to improve and how do we achieve them. So one of the best ways to practice Quant. So we do conduct classes for CAT in the MBA entrance exam. So basically the goal is to identify different levels of difficulty level of the question quickly. Now, one of the major problems in the examination is people waste a lot of time on difficult questions. If you're able to solve or identify difficult question quickly and focus your time on the easy question, your half your work is done. So in that case, if you need to practice, apart from the mocks, you need to practice how to identify difficult level of question during the practice session. Second is you need to be able to use good methods. Good methods helps you to solve questions faster. If you solve by normal methods every time, you will not improve on your speed and you will score the same marks. The way to improve your score after a particular level is to improve your methods. So that practice should help you to improve your methods. Third, you should be solving mixed questions because what happens if you focus on only one topic, so your mind only thinks on a topic. But when you're in the exam, the questions are mixed. You go from one topic to a second topic to a third topic. When you practice also, you should be able to adapt to different type of questions. So from one like geometry, maybe to averages to percentages, your mind should be able to shift from one topic to another topic. And that is why you need to practice. And lastly, you should be able to practice CAT level sums. Right? These are the whole thing about goal with regards to practicing quant at a second stage of preparation. Now, how do you achieve it? First is source. I would recommend trying to solve from the past mock paper. I mean, pick up questions from the mocks, whatever you're not solving, or from your friends, or recent past mock papers of different classes available online. So pick up questions from there. Maybe you can pick up 5 to 10 questions at a time, depending on the time available to you. But pick up questions from maybe mock. They are more closer to the actual CAT. You can look at past CAT papers as well if you have not solved the CAT papers or mock papers. A good source. As I said, depending on the time available, you can take 5 to 10 questions at a time. How do you solve it? The first round, what I recommend is spend around 1.5 to 3 minutes, maybe around 15 seconds per question, if we put it that way. Okay, go through all the questions and just mark them as easy, moderate, and tough. So you first round, just go through, read through all the questions. Don't try to solve. The moment you try to solve, you will spend a lot of time. So that means you time yourself. Right? This is 1.5 minutes if it's a 5 question set, 3 minutes if it's a 10 question set. Within that time frame, you should be able to go through all the questions and mark them as easy, moderate, tough. So that is the time you need to invest to at least go through all the questions. Once you've done that, second round is you try to solve the question. But I would recommend that initially try to solve the question without writing or without putting pen on paper for 2 minutes. So just look at each question now and try to see is there any way to solve. The moment you put a pen on paper, you tend to solve by the normal traditional method. But our focus is to use non-traditional method to solve. So in which case, take 2 minutes and think, is there any way to solve using options? Can I substitute values? Can I use any other way to solve? That will help you to get better method. So that 2 minutes of your time to just try to think to the sum. Each sum. Then after that 2 minutes, try solving. Use a pen and try to solve. If you don't get a good method, then take a pen and try to solve. And after that, see the solution. I mean, around 5 to 7 minutes for the whole process. I mean, right from trying to solve with a pen to seeing the solution, around 5 to 7 minutes. I mean, each question should maximum take 10 minutes, not more than that. Okay, max. Ideally, in 5 minutes, you should finish a question. But if not, max 10 minutes. If it's a very tough question, it takes time. So, because you should not waste too much time on a question, doesn't make sense. If it's a difficult question, anyway, you're going to leave in the exam. So, 5 to 7 minutes. Okay. Once you've done that, once you've used the pen and tried to solve, once you've looked at the solution for better method, then see if you can discuss the questions with your friends. I mean, what you can do is you can decide among your friends that we will solve these 5 or 10 questions, each of them solved separately. Okay, and then discuss if anyone has got a better method. So you can learn from your friend if he has got a better method. Okay, and that could help you to improve with regards to your methods. And if you've got a good method when you're using it, try to write down the good methods in a book. So you can refer it later on. You can use it for different sums. It helps to get the better method. So this is a process of solving. If you can do this, I mean, that will help you in all ways, right? From selection of questions, Okay, and two, maybe try to get better methods and the whole strategy which is there. Also ensure that once you finish this, go back and check whether your marking that is easy, moderate, tough was right or wrong. If it's wrong, why was it wrong and how do you change it? That's what you need to do in terms of correction. I hope this helped in terms of understanding how to go about solving quant. If you solve this, I'm sure it will help you in terms of improving your scores in the mock papers. Thank you.